Hello and welcome back. Let's do some cooking. We're going to make roasted chicken thighs with veggies and rosemary jalapeno butter. So what you're going to need is 4 to 6 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, 3 to 4 medium red potatoes cut into chunks, 2 carrots sliced thick, 2 to 3 celery stalks chopped, 1 small onion quartered, 3 to 4 mini sweet peppers sliced, 1 jalapeno finely chopped, remove the seeds if you want it milder, 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh rosemary or 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary, 1.5 tablespoons olive oil, 1.5 tablespoons butter, salt and black pepper to taste, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon smoked paprika, and 1/2 cup of chicken or veggie broth. So we're going to preheat our oven to 400. Prep the chicken. I wash mine with a vinegar water solution. Pat them dry. Then we're going to season both sides generously with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and smoked paprika. I like to do it in a dish. It just kind of cuts down on the mess, and I don't want to cross-contaminate anything. Also, you're going to want to go ahead and heat up your Dutch oven on medium heat. And we're going to pat this in. Flip it over. Wash my hands before I touch my seasoning. And then we're going to season the other side. Oh, if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. Have the seasoning on so it sticks to our meat. I'm going to wash my hands again. Now we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil to our Dutch oven. I don't measure anything. You're more than welcome to. We're going to let this butter melt and let this Dutch oven get good and hot because we're going to want to sear the chicken. Once it's hot, we're going to sear the chicken skin side down for 4 to 5 minutes until golden and crisp. Now we're going to flip and sear the other side for about 2 minutes. Then we're going to remove it and set it aside. Let this cook for 2 minutes. Now we're going to remove our chicken. We're going to set it aside. I'm going to let that one sear for another minute or so. We're going to saute the veggies in the same pot. You can add a little more oil or butter if needed. I put another pat of butter in here. So we're going to toss our onions. Jalapeno. Now, I already had some baby carrots, so I'm just going to use these instead of chopping carrots. I'm going to throw a couple handfuls of carrots in here. We're going to saute this for 3 to 4 minutes. And you want to make sure that you're scraping up the seasoning on the bottom, because that's the good stuff. Now we're going to throw in our peppers. Potatoes. And our rosemary. And stir to coat everything in your oil and butter. Make sure you're scraping the bottom. Get all that good flavor. I am going to add a bit more garlic powder, only because I really like garlic. And some more smoked paprika. Stir to coat. How beautiful. And we're going to let this cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. So now we're going to deglaze and layer. So we're going to pour in the broth and let it get all of that goodness off the bottom of that Dutch oven. Stir it. Add some salt. And some black pepper. I prefer fresh ground black pepper, but I'm out, so we're making do. Now we're going to put our thighs on top of these veggies with the skin side up. And then we're gonna cover it. And we're gonna put this in the oven. It's already been preheated at 400. And we're gonna roast for 30 minutes covered. Okay, let's set this timer. And I'll see you in 30 minutes. All right, now let's take this out. We're gonna take the lid off. And then return it and cook for another 20 minutes uncovered, 20 to 30 minutes until the skin gets crispy. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. And there's your finished product.